So, you picked Yashiro. The KOF 15 beta is out, and you know I gotta do some So You picks. And welcome to the whole new revamped So You pick. It's not more about the breakdowns, now it's more about tips and tricks like, you know, how I used to do back in the good old days. So be sure to give this a like and subscribe for more, because you know, it's the beta. I gotta do as much as I can. Up next is Shine, and then probably Kyo, I don't know. But right now, let's get into some Yashiro. As my boy Nero Jr., your job is to stay in their face and give them the hands over and over and over again. This man just throws punches, and I love it. He's a crazy brawler. So KOF 15 is a 3v3, not a tag, but as an elimination going down the line. So with Yashiro, you want him to either be second or anchor, because this dude uses meter. To get the best out of him, you gotta use meter. So it's best to usually, I use him for last because I want him to have all the meter he can use to beat the crap out of people. But he can also be second if you want that. But I say he's best at anchor. Second, you want to stay in their face. You want to be so close that you can smell what they have for breakfast. Pancakes? So you want to stay as close as you can, and if you are far away, instead of just jumping or dodge rolling where they can act on that, he has his move Jet Counter. It's one of his best moves to come in, and it's pretty safe. And on block, it pushes them away just a little bit enough to where they can't punish you. So it's best to come in with Jet Counter. Remember when I say he gives out them hands? Well, yeah, you are going to juggle the crap out of them. All these moves look the same, but these are all different moves, but they all, like, the ending looks exactly the same as him doing that upper punch. But he's doing 3 different moves in well-placed time in the corner. He can juggle the crap out of you. So it's best to put your opponent in the corner and juggle them. But don't worry, if they're not in the corner, he can push them to the corner with some of his moves. The toe kick to the jet counter, then the uppercut, you're slowly pushing them to the corner and then keep them in there and destroy them. And grab them, they try to roll out. So here's a simple juggle for you to start off with. Do the heavy version of Missile Might, then go into your EX upper duel, and then light Missile Might. And then you can either go into your super or do a light kick for the reset. His DP move, I did not know at first that this had super armor, the heavy version. The light version doesn't, the heavy version do. So you're gonna absorb a hit and then punish them for that. I didn't notice at first, so yeah, on wake up, if you know they're doing a jumping attack, you can use that to just absorb the blow, then up the crap out of them. So be sure to utilize his super armor. Also, with that juggling, if you choose not to end it with a super or an EX move, you can easily just do your crouching heavy or your standing light kick, and it will reset them to the point to where you can either catch them with an overhead, a grab, a low, start mixing them. So that's good to utilize if you don't want to waste meter and catch them with that smix. And shoot, you probably even catch them in the stun ray if you do this right. So yeah, his mixing game is pretty on point. Yashiro's forward light punch is a overhead if it's not in a combo. So you do heavy into forward light punch, then it's not an overhead. But without that, it is an overhead. And even so, he has an overhead attacking move, which can cancel from his crouching heavy kick. So you can do a low to an overhead. And even if the low hits because it does a hard knockdown, even if you cancel into that, you still have enough time to whiff that and then still set the new the wake up game. So that's always good. And last but not least, you gotta rep the blue jacket. It's Nero Jr., man. You only gotta wear the blue jacket. You wear any other jacket, you're going to lose. So you gotta put on that blue jacket, waken your inner double trigger, and whoop some ass. Yashiro is one of the funnest brawler characters I've ever used. Like, this man just keeps throwing hands. They all look like the same move, but at the end of the day, they all do a little bit of different stuff at the end. But mainly launching you so he can juggle the crap out of you. Like, juggling is pretty simple with him, so he's much fun. The only problem is, from a distance, mid-game and far range, he can't do squat. But luckily they gave him jet uppers so he can kind of do something. It doesn't have that much reach, but it's something for him. But all in all, if you pick Yashiro, you won't be a zero. Hey, it's Slick Tactics, and special thanks to Ignit Rizzy and Insavian. This channel is on its way to somewhere great thanks to this community's generosity. If you'd like to support what I do and make this channel even better, check out my Patreon. I have lots of goals and rewards in store, so stay tuned.